One day the phone rang at my house in Doylestown, and it was a man. His name was Jim Miller, and he had a sister who had pancreatic cancer, and there was 6 siblings, and he said, "We've done everything we can to help her. Could you help her?" And we ended up sending this young lady, her husband and her son, on a respite to Sea Isle. And it was that very first phone call and listening to him and listening to that family talk about their experience that really rooted me and said, you know, this is something we need to share.
In the beginning, we knew everybody, and everybody knew us. We never had to say, hey, we're Pete's parents. We never had to say that. But as it has evolved, as it has grown and grown and grown, I can't tell you how many people, when I go to a For Pete's Sake event, will say to me, how do you know it? And when I say, or when we say, we're Pete's parents, I get the biggest hug.
We talk about time, but there is no greater gift than the gift of time. It's hard to put that aside for one another when you're running from appointment to appointment. It just really is an amazing gift that For Pete's Sake can give to others.
You get wrapped up in, what you're going through. To the best of your ability, leave your problems behind and just enjoy the time. Because ultimately, it's the most valuable commodity. Reflecting back on, the past 3 years, 2 years while Nancy was sick and 1 year without her, memories are what matter. And that was what we were blessed to get through For Pete's Sake.
It's having the opportunity to just, for her, to be, to put her worries aside, just seeing her be carefree and living in the moment and not worrying about, appointments, diagnosis, medication. It was just, she was really living, during that week, she really was. I just saw a different side of her.
It's a gift they almost give to their family, and the memories that they build, the pictures that we get to see, and the tears, they're just the tears of joy.
Like, time on earth might be limited, but you have these experiences and these memories that just can kind of go on indefinitely and can go on for generations. You get these flashbacks of people I worked with a couple years ago who got to go to Disney with their family, and you kind of think, they're not here, but those memories are.
For all those people who've supported For Pete's Sake for all these years, I hope their hearts are warmed with gratitude, knowing how they changed the life of another person. They may never know the extent of it, and they may never know the details, but what I hope they know is that time they gave to them will forever be a memory, which will forever prop them up.
Seeing families return from vacation, one, seeing them granted the opportunity to go on a reprised vacation, see the joy that they have, and just knowing that they have something to look forward to is amazing. And then when they return, I think I'm as excited to see them on that first visit back as they are to show pictures, but really to see the fun and the joy that they've had, and the memories. It's just incredible to give and really to renew hope in each patient.
I had the most incredible time, and it just gave me time to step away from my situation. This was a gift I was given. I really need to sit back and enjoy it. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I was so rejuvenated, so fresh when I came back. I was ready to work. I was ready to fight cancer.
It really just re-energized me, and it's to just kind of say, it's going to be okay. They're going to be okay no matter what happens. And just enjoy it.
But it just gives them, empowers them. I guess that's a really good word. Empowers them to keep fighting, or empowers them to start healing from everything they've been through.
A lot of organizations, they provide a service and then that's the end of it. And that's not how this organization works. And you just become family with these people.
And I love the fact that now Pete's Sake does more than just a vacation. When people come back, they stay in touch with patients. They help whenever they can in other ways, both financial, emotional, etc. I think that's very important.
They come back and they are within a system, a family of support indefinitely.
It maintains that connection because even though I'm in remission, that is still a part of my life. And that support that we can get, not only for myself, but for my husband and for my kids, is a constant connection that you can't make it up.
When Tracy's health took, a turn for the worse, For Pete's Sake was right there for us. I made a phone call, let them know that she was in hospice, and they showed up to support. They came to visit her. They gave me encouragement and told me that I was forever a part of the For Pete's Sake family.
There is just a commitment to continue to check in with them over the time period that follows their vacation. Those check-ins can be emotional, spiritual, home visits, but really fitting the needs of each and every patient to continue to support cancer care.
It seemed to be constant, just always reaching out, even just the checking on us was great, before and after. Nancy passed. You always felt loved.
She really cares. The family really cares. Her staff really cares. And that really gives you some hope.
I think the biggest thing when you go through a loss is that you fear that people are going to forget your loved one. I think that's a very natural feeling. And I think that Marcy and his family can really know that no one's ever going to forget Pete.
As Pete said, I want for everybody to have this opportunity.
It's just a great organization with a lot of great people who do great work, and I hope that like we're all called to do, continue to benefit those around us with the love that we can give.
When we talk about For Pete's Sake, it's not about one person. No, it's not about one experience, but it's about a community of people who have come together. A community of thousands, people who don't know one another, who have been able to collectively support a vision and who have been able to take that vision and make it a reality. And the reality is there's hundreds that have walked away. There's thousands that have walked away with the gift of time. For all those people who have been a part of our community, thank you. Thank you for giving of your time and of your talent, and of your treasure to be able to support a family in need.
To anybody who has ever given, whether it be $5 or $5 million, we say thank you. Because without the donors, we would be nowhere. And I think it's so important that they know how much they are appreciated. But just to say thank you, they're two little words, but they mean so very much.
Let's build For Pete's Sake so it's there for the next family, because the next family is right behind the family that we're helping today. There's not a lack of families that need our support. This is investment that's going to build people and change lives. I mean, there is no better investment than investing in people.